The children represent something new. And they should not be saddled down with old hatreds. Therefore, if understanding and light is shed on the whole situation and it is opened and aired and analyzed, then maybe we can put it behind us and get on with the business of building a people. We must break down these barriers. Don't you think we should?
Yes, sir.
I do. Beloved, Elijah Muhammad was a greatly misunderstood man. He is gone from us, and I feel it's my duty and my obligation to help others to understand him. Someone wrote, Farrakhan is carrying a lot of baggage, meaning carrying the baggage of what the people have said about Elijah Muhammad. That's very easy for me to carry, for he carried us. And we were heavy weights on him, but he didn't mind that. So I don't mind carrying his teaching and his message. And whatever the critics say about him, I will carry that. But I do think now we need to understand and get it behind us so we can go on with the work of building a great people. So, I say, in conclusion, that the food that God has sent down is a food that will rest our hearts from the pain of division. Isn't it beautiful that Christians and Muslims and Hebrew Israelites can stand together, laugh together, eat together, work together, fight together for the glory of God? Isn't it wonderful that Hebrew Israelites and Muslims and Christians can sit down together at a common table? We have differences of view, but we handle it with such love and respect. The love is so overpowering, it makes our differences sink almost into nothingness. Now look, brothers and sisters, if those white Christians and Jews and Muslims can get along, we have to show them how it's done. We must not allow the old Jews, all Christians, all Muslims to put their hatreds on us. We are trying to bring in a new world. So we cannot carry the baggage of that old order. So when you sit down together, the Muslim sister, the Hebrew Israelite, your dress is a little different, but yet long and respectful. You look at each other, you admire each other's styles. Pretty soon you'll say, I like that. You know how women are. I like that. Pretty soon you make a dress like that. She may look at something that the Muslim sister has on and say, I like that. Before you know it, you won't be able to tell one community from another, brother and sister. Look at our Christian sisters and our Christian brothers. Here we are together. Nobody looking down at the other. We're looking at each other to learn from one another. You have much to teach us. We have much to share with you. And together, look how we learn. And before you know it, the Muslim Like I watched the Muslims when we were at T.L. Barrett's church. I peeped y'all. I know y'all peeped me too. Did you see me sitting there patting my feet? You see, we don't have music in the temple. You know, and I love music. So when I go to church, I mean, I just can't help myself. When they start to laying in there with that heavy music, I go to patting my foot, you know, and I have been very, you know, austere. But now, you know, brother, just break loose, you know. Go ahead. And I feel at home in the church. I'm getting something there that I don't get here. Go ahead. And when they come here, they get something here that they don't get there. Sisters start wrapping their heads. Other sisters said, what is that you got on? Why you do that? I like the way that looked. Before you know it, she wrapped her head. Where did you get your hair done? It looks so pretty. Oh, I got it done over here. Oh, give me her name. Before you know it, you're all meeting in the same places. When you see each other, you rush into each other's arms. You embrace each other. You don't seem like you're strangers. You are a family. And this is what's driving the white man crazy. He don't want to see us recognizing each other as a family. It's over. It's a new day. As Muslims, like the early Jews, we were kind of stuck on ourselves. Come on now. Yes, we have the truth. We are the righteous, you know. Look at that sister with that mini dress. Isn't she disgusting? Forgot how we used to put on the mini dress. I mean, not me. We acted kind of childlike. We had something very good, but we didn't sort of share it, you know? We had a nice school. The discipline was wonderful. The curriculum was wonderful, but we didn't let others share it. This is not a criticism. We had to get our own thing together. But now, we can't do that anymore. I saw a table come down from heaven. And it had all kind of meat on it. And I was told to eat. Not that I personally was told. I'm giving you a picture of the scripture coming to life. Why we can't eat this? Why? These people, they eat pork. Why? That man was just snorting cocaine. I saw him, yes. I saw that sister with a beer bottle in her hand. I can't hang out with her. I mean, after all. See? But when the nation broke up, Allah helped us to see that we were no better than the people we condemned. So we went back and got the cocaine, didn't some of us? We went back and got the wine bottle and something else. So we don't have that old self-righteous posture anymore. I saw the table come down from heaven, and what God is saying, what I have cleansed, you have no right to turn it down. This is your family. Go out and embrace one another. So now the Muslims and Brother Farrakhan, I don't stay here. I come here every once in a while. The Muslims see me. I know you're a little disappointed. Their brother don't stay home. But see, my home is wherever black people are. You understand? And that's my home. So don't look for me to be all up here with you. And you are all here with me. That's our minister. God didn't send me just to you. See, I belong to our people. Therefore, wherever our people are, if the mountain won't come to Muhammad, what must Muhammad do? Go to the mountain, brother. Okay. parables and we go. All right. I ain't been home in so long I can't help myself.
Come on.
2 parables. Moses in the Quran in the 18th chapter was traveling in search of knowledge. You remember the parable? Moses was kind of trifling, according to the parable. The wise man told him, look, Moses, you can't, in words, hang out with me. Moses said, oh yeah, I can hang tough. This is a modern translation, of course. So Moses said, okay, man, walk with me. I'm almost willing to wager that you can't walk with me. So when they were walking, they came to a river, and a man had a boat. And the man was kind enough to take them across the river in his boat. When they got to the other side, the wise man put a hole in the boat, sunk the man's boat after the man let him use the boat to get across. Moses jumped in the man's face and said, this is a terrible thing that you have done. The man says, I told you, you wouldn't have patience with me. Oh, he said, yeah. But that isn't too cool what you did. So they walked on a little further. This is really modern translation. But I want you to get the principles, okay? Here's a woman and a husband, a man and a woman, they had a baby. And he meets the man, he meets the woman, he sees the baby. He causes the baby to die. The poor man and woman is grieving over the loss of the baby. Moses and the wise man keep walking. Moses jumped dead off, and the wise man says, now this is terrible. This is a grievous thing. You killed a woman's baby. He says, I told you that you could not have patience with me. Now, if you do this one more time, we'll have to part company. They went, and they were very, very hungry. And they went to a place, and they asked the person, I guess, did you have any food? And the man wouldn't feed them. Wouldn't feed them. They went outside, and there was a wall torn down. And in the wall, there was a treasure. The wise man built the wall back up, hiding the treasure in the wall. Both of them hungry now. So Moses said, look, look, we hungry. The man got a broke down wall. Why didn't you tell the man, lay some food on us, and we'll fix the wall? And then you see the treasure, and you didn't even take the treasure. You know what I mean? You build the wall back up. No, it sounds like us, don't it? Well, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, that's not a parable of Moses following the wise man, but that's a picture of a people who are given a messenger. And they don't have patience to wait for understanding of the things that the messenger is guided to do. And when God does a thing, he does it out of the comprehensiveness of his own knowledge. He has a consummate knowledge of the past, the present, and the future, and he makes a move today for tomorrow. You don't know tomorrow, hardly see today, not acquainted with yesterday. So you make a quick judgment and say, God, you're wrong, because you don't understand. You follow my point? All right, now tie that in with this verse of Scripture, and we go. O you who believe, should any one of you turn back from his religion, then Allah will bring a people whom he loves and who love him, humble towards believers, mighty against the disbelievers, striving hard in Allah's way, and not fearing the censure of any censurer. This